What is up, guys? Welcome to today's first game of the day. We're doing something different for this game. This is a user submitted replay from Jack Sparrow, a friend of mine. A lot of high ranks in this game. This is Rosetta, if I am correct. Yep, this is a Rosetta map. First time I see these metal, 10 metal actually. This is pretty good. He's just going forward, straight forward, trying to seize it. That is 10 metal income. And if you know, the advanced metal extractors have 4 times the income, so this is going to be a 40 metal income, which is pretty good. Demon Dread already getting control of that position as well. Jack Sparrow told me to address the importance of mid control and how and why you can flank, so we're going to be taking a bit better look, in-depth look into it in this game. A lot of these names are pretty common. We keep seeing them in the games. Blackwater, Demon Dread, Ninzaid, Jostine, Ari Roos, sorry about that. And I love my cookies, Goody, Extinction, Japanese player. We don't see a lot of Japanese players in this game. I guess they're just discovering it right now. The second team is going to be Jack Sparrow, Disnov, Firepluck, The Great Cock Consumer, Pindor, Keel, Hauler, Badbot, and Mr. Fox. Just a pretty standard setup here. Getting some scouts out, getting the control of the vision, seeing the enemy positions. Jack Sparrow opting for a vehicle plant here, which is pretty good. I prefer vehicle plants over bot plants. Mr. Fox doing the same thing, getting some solar collectors as the wind is pretty rough on this map. The minimum is 0 and the maximum is 10. It's currently at 10, but this can change at any moment, so should be mindful of that. Should have the fixed energy incomes like the solar collectors, the advanced solar collectors, so that you do not completely depend on wind power. That is that is a pretty fast rotating. That's not a solar collector, is it? Nope, that is a metal collector. It looks like it's gonna fly away. I'm guessing that is because it's a lot of metal income, because seeing it right here, it's pretty slow. Like just getting one metal. Did he build it close enough, or? Oh, okay, that's just one income. Thought he built it a bit further, but this thing is gonna fly away. That is pretty funny to see. Same thing going on here. In any case, Jack gonna try and seize this mid lane, get in position a bit before Demon Dread. There's a lot of this metal here in the mid side as well. 2.0, 3.0s. That is gonna be pretty important to control. That is a lot of tanks coming in for Jostine. Gonna try and Goody lost a metal extractor, but yeah, to a lot of rascals, I guess. Rascals and rovers. Even lost a construction bot. That is pretty bad to begin with, just to start right off. Zaid trying to defend his base against these flanks. These blitzes just going in. Trying to do some damage, almost destroying the turret. I think one blitz is stronger than one guard turret. I'm pretty sure. But we will see. Pindor making a lot of grunts, which is an okay move for start, but if he just keeps producing grunts, okay, that is not the case. He's going to get some aggravators, which are pretty good against turrets, as we know. A lot of these incisors from Jostine. He could be able to seize this position. Blackwater going up against the Great Cock Consumer. So just slowly going, getting up the defenses, the front line. Mr. Fox and Jostine engage in combat. These incisors do pretty good damage, are pretty fast, and Mr. Fox just has one turret. Doing well to recycle it, trying to repair his blitzes along the way, but they're just standing in one position right now. Does not have enough energy for D-gun. That's why it does not go out. Should work on his energy. He actually has a lot of it. He's just constructing these energy converters, which are pretty expensive. Constructing a turret as well, and just making units. That is going to cost a lot of energy, and he cannot do that right now. This Janice gonna get taken down pretty low, but make short work of that incisor. The other incisor is just gonna come back, make a beeline straight for that Janice, and takes it down without a problem. That incisor's gonna be trouble unless the Janice rockets hit. They missed just barely. If both rockets hit, that could have been good, but Mr. Fox is gonna lose these metal extractors, and every second counts here, as those are just 1.0. That's fine, but still, that is gonna be about It's gonna be a bit over 100 metal, just lost there. These Whistlers are pretty good against these turrets. Actually, 600 range, even more than the aggravators and the rocket bots. Slowly but steadily, they're doing enough damage to take these turrets down. Those are pretty interesting units when made in a bunch. Not that much damage, but very good range, very good zone control, and actually forces you to either get an answer to them or just retreat from your original position. Demon Dread trying to push with these aggravators, trying to get some damage done, but these Whistlers pretty fast, pretty agile. Actually a bit slower than the aggravators, but these are very good range. That is pretty good zone control. Mid lane control coming out from Jack for the time being. Joesteen making an aggressive position here. Jack could get sandwiched here between two players. His commander is not in front yet. These incisors going to do a lot of damage, but he's making a lot of these stouts in the back line. That is going to help a lot. He has pretty good metal income. He can output these without a problem. These incisors will be no match for these stouts. Moving his Whistlers to a bit better position, not to get flanked. Pindor and I Love My Cookies going at it. This bottom side of mid. Keelhauler and Ninzaid both going vehicles. And we also have Bad Bot going for vehicles as well. It is going to be an interesting lane to take a look at, but Jack losing some of his front line, but making short work of these incisors. Demon Dread losing his front line as well. Has lower range with these aggravators, so he's forced to go back, as these Whistlers can just come in and poke. Do a lot of damage without any repercussion. Kaka Consumer just making a lot of light laser towers, which are not that great against Rocketeers. Sorry about that. Already have some bombings coming in from Firepluck. That is pretty good. Destroying some energy extinction, trying to make these turrets as soon as possible. Firepluck sees that and he just moves on to the other base. That is a very good decision when doing these bombing runs. This is pretty catastrophic for these players. 10 bombers, no anti-air yet. He's going to go for the build power, which is very important. This is going to be very bad for Russ, sorry about that. And he's just going to keep going for these players. This is very good to just switch out the players if they start building anti-air. Which is the case. He built one anti-air, but this is just a bit too late. We see Cookies having the chainsaw here. He may be in danger as well. I'm sure Firepluck saw this chainsaw, but it can just target one unit at a time, so he's just going to see his economy get destroyed as well. This is going to be pretty hard to deal with these. We see some anti-air, but we're still going to see some damage coming in from these bombers. That is a pretty good early bombing run by Firepluck. We've seen a couple of those in our games, so this one is no different. He's a pretty good, pretty versatile air player, and this just goes to show it even more. Blackwater getting advantage over Kaka Consumer. He's just trying to construct defenses, which is not going to work in this case. Just trying to hold this front and get his units out here. Maybe should have opted for a forward vehicle lab, but it is a bit too late now, as Blackwater is pushing him in, seizing control of this position, and Kaka Consumer opts to get the air transport, do a commander bomb. That is almost a commander trade, not even destroying these maces. That is very unfortunate. Wasn't sure if that was. I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen. But obviously, it does not do the same damage when it's airborne than when it is on the ground. This was not a commander trade. This was pretty bad from Kaka Consumer. Unfortunate. Maybe he didn't see it coming, but okay. We have a very good push from Jack Sparrow. Demon Dread cannot contest this, as he has light bots. Bots are not that great against vehicles, and especially these stouts, which can just move through, keep shooting while moving. And this is very, very good move coming from Jack Sparrow. He's gonna do a lot of raids here. These players are already on the back foot from Firepluck's bombing, and Jack is gonna do a decisive blow here with these stouts. He's just gonna go through their bases, wreak havoc, and these players are forced to put their units back just to defend, even retreating their commanders, which gives a lot of opportunities here on the mid lane, just making it easy to control overall. Demon Dread opting for T2 bot lab. This is pretty bad as he lost control of mid, and this just makes you open to attacks. T2 bot lab, as you know, costs a lot, and especially the units getting constructed out of it. He has a T2 metal extractor here, which gives him 40 metal income, but he does not pay attention to his flanks. He does not have any control here whatsoever, and that allows Jack to go through. Some Scorpions are being constructed back, but that is not going to go up on time. Extinction is on the borders of being extinct here. Pretty much these stouts are going to be hard to take down. You should, if Jack sees these constructors, that's going to be pretty good. And they're just all going to go down. This is going to take so much time for Extinction to get back into this game. This T2 metal extractor is not going to go up. Even the T1 metal extractor is going to go down. See, there could be some more damage done by these stouts, but he just holds them in one place, just focuses on getting the control back on mid. Getting a cloak, which is pretty good against these Sheldons. And Mr. Fox trading very well with Joesteen as he has a lot of these pounders. Pounders are not good when you bunch them up. Only a couple are good, and they're only pretty much good against like T1 light bot units like grunts or pawns. And Blackwater just clearing this space up. He's getting these units resurrected. He's not being contested. This is a lot of units here. A lot of metal, a lot of units. 4,000 metal worth of units. That's going to be at least like 20-30 units. He's just recycling them. Has a metal storage and an energy storage. It's pretty good. He's stocking up on resources so that he can just immediately build tier 2, which he is doing right now. Pretty experienced player. We've seen him so many times. We always enjoy to see him at work. Some fiends passing through from Demon Dread, but that might be a problem. No, that is not going to be a problem. Very, very good move from Jack Sparrow just to deconstruct those. Not even the turret goes down. That is very well played from Jack. Joesteen getting pushed a bit back. Has some of the artillery here, but that is not going to cut it. In the long run, he will have to construct some solid defenses, get some more units. He just keeps constructing these pounders, which are not that great. Pretty slow, pretty low range. They can just get outranged and outmaneuvered by these stouts, pretty much. Keel Hauler getting control of this as Ninzaid is missing some units and not even teching up. We have some hounds coming in from Badbot, just being able to support Keel Hauler. And Jack Sparrow just getting some control over mid. Making Mausers, which is very, very good. These are pretty cheap on metal, pretty cheap on energy as well. Very, very good range. They outrange Sheldons. Do we see a jammer here? Not yet. We just see a radar bot. Not making a jammer yet, not sure. Just making a lot of these fiends while he's making a fusion reactor. He's missing energy, but still he will not be able to. He'll have to construct a jammer soon, or he's just going to get destroyed by these Mausers. Mausers, in my opinion, the best T2 artillery, mobile artillery. Very good range, very good damage, pretty cheap, like I said. Let's see Blackwater, what he's doing here. He just opted to recycle all of these, but we see hounds coming from Diznov, trying to grab control of this yet again. Mr. Fox not being under pressure by Joesteen, knowing that he will have to recuperate his units, just try and get back into the game, and he's trying to help Diznov here regain control from Blackwater. But Blackwater has something cooking up in his base, getting hounds as well. Still sitting on almost 5,000 metal, 6,000 energy, and Jack just wreaking havoc onto Demon Dread yet again, just building up on units and just sending him straight to Demon Dread's forward position here. That is very, very good move from Jack. Probably one of the reasons why he submitted this game. No, I'm just kidding, Jack. You know, we all good. But in any case, very, very good play. Very good of him to see the window of opportunity and just to move in. And we see Pindor moving in as well with these thugs. Damage was done. Demon Dread does not have a factory to produce units. He is pretty much out of the game. Just having his commander here, that will not make that big of an impact. I love my cookies. Trying to chase them away with some of these stouts, but that is probably not gonna go. And this Jaguar is destroying the last source of energy that Demon Dread has. He has almost no energy. He has maybe one windmill, I'm not sure. Maybe this constructor is getting him energy, but 25 is coming from the commander, and he's just trying to get this energy up. These thugs retreating. Jack setting his sights on Jostein this time. Those are pretty good, pretty maneuverable, very good range from these Jaguars. They don't need to necessarily die off when they hit the commander, and that's a lot of damage coming from them overall. These artillery units are just gonna go down pretty quickly. Demon Dread's team opts for resignation. We'll see if it goes through. And yet another bombing that I didn't catch on time. It's unfortunate, but a lot of these bombers go down. T2 lab destroyed, probably a fusion reactor as well. That is Blackwater, almost out of the game. This is not an ideal situation. Getting some snipers up, and there we see the forfeit. Unfortunate that I didn't catch that bombing, but yeah, pretty much saw what happened there. T2 lab gone, a lot of economy gone there, probably a fusion reactor, and that was a very, very good game from West Side over here. Very technical and mid-control, very, very, how would you say, very, very good ability to see and catch opportunities that show themselves up. Jack, knowing that his opponent was weak, sends in units, puts pressure, and keeps at it, and overall is a pretty good game. Very, very good replay. Guys, if you have your own replays that you want to submit and you want to see them uploaded, you want to see them reviewed, see them checked out, just please let me know. You can submit it or just put it down in the comments so I can see it and just submit it up. That is all for this game. See you in the next one, guys. Take care.